Welcome to another edition of Rust Rants, where I come on and I go off about, well, whatever's honking me off today. Yes, I am finally back from vacation. I am well rested, I am relaxed, and I am ready to start ranting again. So what do I rant about today? Well, this past Sunday, we got treated to a rarity in Major League Baseball, a brawl. And I'm not talking about the typical Major League Baseball brawl where you have a couple players give each other a little shove and then all their teammates just stand around and just go, ooh, what's going on? Ooh, look at that. Ooh. No, my friends. This was an actual brawl. We had lots of shoving. We had lots of punching. We had lots of shouting. We even had a couple of these fingers going up. You know what I mean? I can't actually show it here on the screen or anything, but yeah, we had some bird flipping going on in this sucker. I mean, it was just a complete and utter melee. So, this melee, as I said, we gotta go back a little bit. What happened Sunday between the Angels and the Mariners, it went back to the previous night. Now, in the ninth inning, Mike Trout, fellow New Jersey native, goes up to bat. He gets buzzed around the head by a 95-mile-per-hour fastball from Seattle's Eric Swanson. Well, as you can imagine, Mike Trout took exception to that, as anyone else would when you get some blazing fastball going right by your noggin. So then on Sunday, Los Angeles decided they were going to get back at Seattle. So in the second inning, Angels pitcher Andrew Wantz hit Jesse Winker right in the bum. Well, as you can imagine also, Winker didn't like that. Then the entire Angels bench started talking smack to him. So Winker goes over to the bench, actually wrestled out of the grip of one umpire, and then he stalks toward the entire Angel bench going, go ahead. And he's doing this all by himself at this moment. So a little bit of mad lad there in Jesse Winker. So next thing you know, Anthony Rendon, who's actually on the disabled list for the rest of the year, he gets up to Winker. He pie faces the dude. And then after that, it's on. The Angels and the Mariners get together. They jump on one another. Here come the fists flying. Here comes the shoving. Here comes, I'm sure, a lot of naughty words, especially a lot of F-bombs all throughout there. And when peace was finally restored to Anaheim, 8 players wound up getting ejected from the game. One of them was Raisel Iglesias from the Angels, and this was a guy who got so incensed about getting thrown out of the game. He grabbed this whole tray of sunflower seeds and he chucked it all the way out to the third baseline. Then he starts screaming at the umpires. Then he goes back in the dugout and just demolishes a couple of water coolers. Now, a lot of people are probably going to say, this was outrageous. This was disgusting. This was immature. There's no place for this kind of behavior in baseball or any other sport. Well, guess who's not saying that? Yours truly. Nope. I mean, a lot of you are probably going to disagree with me on this, but these kinds of brawls, these kinds of meltdowns, I love them. I enjoy them. What do I always say? Sports is entertainment, and that sort of insanity is entertaining to me. It also shows to me that these players aren't robots. It shows that they're passionate. And you know what? A little bad blood among teams makes for some really great competition. Now, you go back to the early 2000s. Why do you think ESPN kept constantly showing Red Sox and Yankees games back then? It was because both teams hated one another and it made for compelling viewing. I'm just going to say, I think that one game where Jason Varitek shoved his hand right in the face of that tool Alex Rodriguez and kicked off that brawl, That was the turning point in the Red Sox 2004 season, and that's what got them that world championship. Or you go back to the late 90s and all those Red Wings Avalanche games. By the way, congratulations, Colorado Avalanche, on winning the Stanley Cup. Now, I'm not even a fan of those teams. I'm not a fan of the Red Wings. I'm not a fan of the Avalanche. But back then, I tuned into those games when they were on ESPN because I knew I was going to get me some gritty old-time hockey from two sides that just despised one another. Now, you may say stuff like that is a bad example for kids. It flies in the face of sportsmanship. Well, you might be right. All I know is that for me, that kind of stuff gets me jacked. Now, do I think this should happen in every game? Absolutely not. Do I think the players involved in these scrums should not be punished? Absolutely not. Heck, 12 players and coaches, got suspended from anywhere from 1 to 10 games out from that Angel Mariner brawl. But despite all that, to me, sports is something that just ratchets up everyone's emotions. And sometimes those emotions boil over. And when that happens, you get what we had on Sunday between the Angels and the Mariners. But you know what? Sometimes that kind of stuff can fire up a team and make them play better. And call me a bad person for saying this, but on a base level, those kind of emotional explosions, they're just absolutely fun to watch. Well, now a word from our sponsor. Does your toilet have rings that always need cleaning? Do you have hard water spots on your shower doors? Calcium buildup on your faucets? Just imagine what all of that is doing to the inside of your washing machine, dishwasher, refrigerator, your hot water heater. What about the pipes inside your body? Buy a filter or be a filter. You can have clean, mineral-rich water without the buildup of unwanted toxins in your body and throughout your whole home. Call Vicki Johnson today at H2O Health and Water Solutions at 928-899-7504 or stop in and see her at the Gateway Mall. Well, folks, glad to be back here on Rust Rants after my vacation. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to follow KYCA on all of our social media, YouTube, Facebook, Rumble, Instagram. Check us out on kyca.info. Be sure to like, share, subscribe. Smash the like button for this video. Leave a comment. We love to hear from you, and I'll see you again next time.